Hey guys, what's going on? This is Obo with Lion Strong Elite, and I just wanted to just take a moment once again to thank you guys for watching my video, guys. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be coming out with videos every single day, so I just want to make sure you guys are well informed and really kept abreast as far as the things that I want to discuss with you about. So, guys, as an elite performance coach, someone that works with men, men of great prominence. Again, I take pride in to say that I work with guys that are moving mountains, creating change in our world. And these are your entrepreneurs, your CEOs, executives, people of that sort, people that I share the same mindset with as far as growth and wanting to become better. But with that said, guys, I want to talk about something that's it's always on my mind, and it's something that I wholeheartedly believe in, and I'm a big believer in. And anyone who hasn't been living under a rock can see that there is a sickness that is running rampant in our society. There is a decay, and that is because of us men being weaker. And with that said, I truly believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that the reason why society is going the way it's going is because men have gotten so weak. And now you're probably wondering what I mean by being weak, and that has nothing to do with the persona of being a man, which is this fake, alpha persona and being tough. It's nothing of that sort, guys. It all starts with this. A man's duty in life is to pursue his purpose. In other words, what that means is what he was put on this planet to do. A man is put on this planet to create and to be of value to others around him, to benefit and to service the world, right? Because by doing that, he's able to receive as a byproduct. When a man puts things in society, he benefits with monetary gain, therefore upping his status, upping his rank, so to speak. But the more he contributes to society, the more his confidence goes up, the more he feels better. He walks around with a sense of confidence. And because you are that way, because people want to be around you, you basically get to dictate how your life goes. But keep in mind that when men fulfill their obligation and they become better, people around them become better. People around them become inspired by them. People around them want to be just like them. They look up to them. And you want to be the lighthouse, right? You don't want to be the person who's going out to sea trying to save people. You want to be that person who just stands there and, people see you and they just want to gravitate towards you, But a lot of men nowadays are not doing that. That's why you see men who are a lot of guys nowadays. I mean, you can see from the lower testosterone levels, guys don't have the ambition, they don't have the drive. They don't really have that natural incentive to go out and to take on the world. Because that's where a man's true self-esteem comes from. It's from conquering, accomplishing, and as a byproduct, society rewards you. Why you can have the woman you want, you can have that family. You can have the things you want, but it all starts with you. You need to develop yourself as a man so that way you can get what you want. And the avenue that I've chosen, that I truly believe is the way to fix it, is by getting guys training. Most of us men, when we're kids, we grow up watching action hero movies and all these cool films, and we're so drawn to it, not because of all the theatrics, it's because of the message. In these action movies, is usually a man that's trying to, he's trying to accomplish something. He's going on a mission, but he's burdening himself. He's putting himself in harm's way for the sake of somebody else, right? So it's our job, guys, to create the safe space. See, guys, a man can make people feel one or two ways. They can make a person feel extremely terrified and in fear for their life, but they can also have the ability to make people around them feel comfortable and safe. That's the power we have. But a lot of people don't understand how to get there. And I'm going to tell you, and I talked about how getting strong is the first thing. The training, guys. When you train, you practice discipline, you practice, you learn more about yourself, you practice grit. You practice all the things that you're going to need to be that husband, to be that father, to be that leader. You know, a lot of you guys are guys who watch my channel. These guys run companies. You know, these people, they run companies. They got employees relying on them. So you need to be in the right headspace mentally to be able to withstand all the stress you're going to deal with on a regular basis. Because business is stressful, life is stressful. But when you build yourself up and you become durable, you laugh at it. Whenever adversity strikes, you say, bring it on. But most guys don't have that mentality because most guys lack that purpose. When I see the average young man nowadays, you know, when I see their life is in shambles, do you know what they have in common? Or do you know what I oftentimes notice? I ask them a question, hey, do you work out? You training? How many days you train a week? Oh man, I'm not in the gym right now. Please tell me why a young man is not training, or any man. They should be. And the reason why his life is in shambles is because he's not putting himself under that duress that he needs to grow. Us men, we build from stress. When we deal with stuff and we can come out the other side, we get better. That's our superpower. But if you're not putting yourself under stress, you'll never know. And you have a lot of men nowadays who are pursuing comfort, pursuing luxuries. They're not trying to make themselves uncomfortable, right? And this is why you see a lot of guys having depression, anxiety, all these mental issues, because you're not pursuing something greater than yourself. You're not making yourself the best version of yourself, right? So I just think, guys, that, you know, in my lane, you know, someone who's a coach, you know, I just found on time and time again, when guys train with me, when guys work with me, they get stronger. And then they get stronger, they make more money, they look better, you know, they feel better about themselves. And because they feel better about themselves, they become more magnetic to those around them. And all of a sudden, people start treating them better. They start want to be around them all the time, you know. And that all starts with you guys. You know, you have the power to shape the way that your life goes. And a lot of men don't get that, man. They don't understand that. It's like, you know, we live in a time where it's, you know, being the victim is the cool thing. When you don't get paid if you're a victim, right? Victims, if you're like a victim, you're not going to eat right. You know, you're not going to work out. You're not going to train. You know, you're not going to have anything about you that people care about. I mean, let's face it. Like, what do you do with pity? You can't take it to the bank. You can't cash it. You can't pay your bills with it. You know, and no woman wants a guy that's gonna act like a punk all day long. You don't want to do that, man. You know, you want people to respect you, and the respect comes from what you do, how you look, how you carry yourself. You know, and I think until most of us men internalize that message, society's gonna keep on going downhill, man. So just understand, guys, that, like, obviously there is the toxic, you know, description of what people think being a man is, but that description does not comprise of discipline. It does not comprise of you know, being reserved as far as your emotions. It doesn't comprise of, you know, sacrifice, because when you don't do these things, guys, your life won't be the way you want it to be. Of course, you guys out there who understand what I'm saying, but I just wanted to say that, guys, I really do think society is going downhill because, you know, men have gotten weaker, man. You know, we don't have that natural resolve. And I do think that a foundation to create that is by getting in that gym, training, you know, lifting, putting your body and your mind through distress. It's going to teach you something about yourself, you know. So that's what it's about, man. And anyway, guys, I just, I don't want to ramble too much, but I just really wanted to get that off my chest because I do think it's important that as men, that we achieve our potential. Because if you don't do that, you're going to end up feeling it later. You know, I said in the last video, there's an old saying, short-term pleasure will always lead to long-term pain, but short-term pain, long-term gain, right? As a man, when you force yourself to suffer, you learn all these character traits about yourself. You learn what kind of person you are, how tough you are. Because, guys, you know, someone told me something when I was a kid I'll never forget. Because, again, I don't think I'm the smartest guy. I always say that I'm not smart. I just listen to people who are wise. But life is, the people who come out on top isn't the ones that are the smartest or the most inclined, that have the most gifts. Life is a game of endurance. right? So the person who lasts the longest is the winner. But in order to last the longest, you have to be the toughest, man. Okay, that you have to be tough, man. And you know, when you get in that gym, when you change your body, when you change your diet, when you do these little things, man, you feel unstoppable, man. And that's that superhero effect that I was telling you about in the previous video. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to say that I'd like to get you guys' comments and your thoughts. I'm sure a lot of you guys agree with me. But you know what though? We're talking about it, you know. We're not all about talking about problems. We got to find solutions. And I just think that once you develop yourself through and through, that's going to fix society, because when you're better, right, society gets better because they have that natural inclination to want to get behind you, want to be like you, you know, and we need leaders, man. You know, there's too many sheep, too many followers of it. We need people that's going to stand up and show them that, hey, man, you don't got to do that. You don't got to drink. You don't got to do drugs, all that stuff. Why? You know, you feel like crap. You look like crap. You're going to treat people like crap. You know, all this stuff is full encompassing. But anyway, guys, hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Again, I tend to just talk, but you know, that's why I like doing this. I just get to talk to you guys, and you guys get to just give me your feedback. So, but anyway, guys, I'd like to get your comments. Please leave them down below. And in addition to that, make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys, Lying Strong Elite, because there's more videos where that came from. And with that said, guys, we are signing out. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. And remember, you got to be great, because no one else is going to do it for you but you. All right? All right, guys. See you.